Hello everybody, my name is SpeZy, and welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been a while, probably been a while since like a lot of people have heard my voice, but yeah, I am still alive. As I'm recording, it is the 31st of December, 2024, and we have just under 8 hours left of the year, which is pretty cool. This year has been an interesting year for me, to say the least. I wouldn't say it's gone like badly or like gone wrong, but it's gone very differently than how I planned. So it's it's kind of like weird to reflect on, I suppose. But overall, I'm not too upset with the like sort of where I'm at now in life. I think I'm like in a position where I can start making a bit more like independent decisions for myself. I'm turning 18 next year, which is going to be a bit crazy. So that'll be interesting. But I think I think I'm starting to prepare myself like well to like actually like start like properly like living life. So I think that's a good thing. So I suppose that's like an accomplishment I kind of achieved like later on in the year, to be fair. But I don't know. I think I've done a lot of things late in the year, which I'm pretty happy about, because I don't know. I think I've been quite like social in terms of like going out and like doing things and like learning things. Like I think I've been pretty productive in like the latter half of the year, which has been very nice. But yeah, it's been a pretty big year for me. In terms of, well, I guess I'll start with like YouTube and whatever. I think this has been my like best year for YouTube. Not as much for like Twitch and like other stuff, but for YouTube this has definitely been my best year. Although a lot of that was near the start of the year when I was posting more MCC stuff, but I'm not really interested in posting stuff like that anymore. I'm really kind of locked in on MCSR, so that's kind of where I'm gonna stick for now, at least. Although I might still do MCC reactions in the future, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I should have more content coming out about the MCSR ranked playoffs. Because season 6 starts like really soon. It's like January 4th or something, which is gonna be hype. That's gonna be really hype. I'll probably maybe announce stuff on like Twitter or maybe on my community tab of like if I'm gonna do anything. Like in terms of like streaming. In terms of videos, you can expect like prediction related things, and maybe some analysis stuff, which will be very cool. But yeah, I mean I'm really looking forward to that. Also, whenever I resize my like Minecraft window when I'm playing, it disappears until I resize it again. So if there's nothing on the screen, it's because I'm doing like thin or wide like macro stuff, so I can like see better, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it doesn't do that too much, but yeah, that'll just be my background on. But yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, playoffs. I'm really looking forward to it, and my goal for next for 2025 is I want to try and like get into a playoffs, or not a playoffs specifically, but like get into the qualifiers. I really want to work on my gameplay next year, and I think like even just in the last month, I see so much improvement in myself, in my average coming down, my like mechanics. I very recently made the switch to GUI 4, which should make like crafting for me more consistent, because I find I'm a bit inconsistent at it. That's like a thing I've done recently. And overall, just like micro gameplay changes. I've changed the way I do zeros, which is I do fail. I mean I fail a zero in this round. Spoiler, but you'll like see the like this different setup I do now. So which should make it more consistent. And it also is just quite fun. It's just fun learning new stuff, and I want to learn loads of new tech like next year. But yeah, I'm really enjoying MCSR. Although it like I hate like getting on like losing streaks and stuff, which I've been on recently, and like it's very demotivating for me. But when I'm like playing well and I'm not like dying, it's like very good. But unfortunately, that today where I was where this run was like an hour ago. Today was not one of those good days, unfortunately. This is the only run I actually finished, and I died in the end twice. So yeah, overall not the best day, but it's alright. I will get there eventually. But yeah. But I guess that's for Minecraft speedrunning. In terms of Mario Odyssey speedrunning, I don't really have any specific goals, but I want to keep playing. My long-term goal is 57, but I don't 57, but I don't expect to get that like next year because that's like difficult. I could, but it'll be difficult. I understand, so I don't want to like put that specific goal on me because I think that could be hard to achieve. But that is the long-term goal. So maybe that's like a 2026 thing. I'm not too sure. But even just like a mid 58 maybe next year would be nice. Getting my PB down by like 40 seconds ish. But yeah. But yeah, I guess I probably should talk about more life stuff. I mean, there's a lot of places to start. I guess the biggest thing this year was me dropping out of college, which for American viewers is like what you do for 16 to 18. So my like whole like life like plans have like shifted. If you asked me like a year ago what I wanted to do, like it would have been very different to like now. But like that's not like a bad thing though, because like I think my plans now are not only like way more like easy to achieve, like they just feel more secure. Also, just like I think it just suits me well. Like just like I wanna do things that are very like stress free, and overall just make the most of what I can. I get that's kind of vague. I don't really have like specific like I want to do this job, but like in terms of like work, I kind of understand. I want to do something more laid back. Because I don't mind like having a lower income. I've realized I used to like think that like having loads of money would be like really cool, and then like I've just like I guess I've just grown up in a year and I've been like, wow, I just don't need money to do like loads of things I want to do, because like I just don't like I'm not like fussed about so many things like that like most people would like spend money on. So I'm like I actually just don't need like that much money. But I don't know, that's kind of been like the bigger like mental shift for me in the past year. But I don't know, it just I think this year's been really good for me, just becoming like a better like just a more sociable like a better person. I think I don't know, I think I've learned a lot about like how to just like not like be a good person, but like I don't know, just how I should like respond and like how I should act around like specific people and who to surround myself with. That's been a big thing as well. Like I've cut down like the amount of people I talk to a lot, for like not only the sake of like saving me like social energy, but also like I kind of realize there's so many people like I just don't like genuinely like need to talk to because I don't like enjoy it much, and like but I just would because it was like routine. So I've kind of like snapped myself out of that, and I'm trying to do things that they might be like less fun in like the short term, but like in the long term it's gonna like better me as a person. So that's been like a thing, a good thing. I don't know, even like saying that, it sounds like I've like done a lot, but like really this year hasn't been like that insane for me. Like it's just been okay. I think I'm setting myself up to have a really good next year. That's kind of my like goal, because like next year like there's so many things I can do without having like loads of pressure piled on me, like oh I need to have this, I need to make this video, I need to do this. I've really just like I'm kind of like setting myself up so next year I can just fully lock in on what I enjoy, rather than like I feel like I need to do. And I think that's like really good for me. As someone who like has always like struggled with motivation, just like having things that you just enjoy doing, and like having those like as the things you need to do, is like good, compared to like oh I need to get this done at some point, but I hate doing this. But just like I don't know, just building those like habits into making those things like things you enjoy, and also just like cutting out things you don't enjoy. I guess that's kind of vague, but like I don't know, that's just like how it is. It's a bit difficult to describe loads of things without being like too specific, but I guess that's like all I can really say. But like I don't know, I don't know, I think I mean obviously I've like enjoyed this year. Like I have enjoyed it, it's been good, but like I would say it was like it was nothing incredible. I think there's lots of goals I had which like I didn't achieve, which obviously is like annoying. But like yet again, I think I overachieved in some areas of like, oh, I wanted to do this, and like, you know, I completely excelled at that. It's like, oh, I wanted to start like living like a semi-adult life and having like a decent schedule, and I think I've like done really well with that. So it's like, There's some things I just haven't done, and there's some things I've like fully done, which I think has been good to show me like what I'm genuinely interested in. So that's like things I can focus on. So that's like pretty huge. Yeah, I haven't like talked about the run at all. This isn't live. I'm just talking over the run, but as you probably can understand. But that pearl goes right over the tower, and I'm like, oh no, and then I'm like, I can back it up. It's fine. So then I try to back it up. I go to 95 because I'm not making 99. And then I explode the bird, and then the dragon flies away because the dragon is not interested in me because I am an ugly boy. I'm kidding. Maybe it just didn't like the way I smell or something. I don't know. But I say that I did just get out the shower like a couple hours ago, so that's probably not a good reason. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the game's code, but I don't know. That's too complicated for me. Anyway, yeah. So to summarize, this year has been like okay, and I'm very much looking forward to next year. Like I think the idea of setting myself some goals is like gonna be very good for me. Because I usually don't do that because I'm usually like not interested. I'm like, oh, New Year's resolutions are silly, because everyone just doesn't follow them. But like, no, like I am actually looking forward to them. So, we'll see what I like write down. I guess you can expect way more videos in the very near future because of ranked playoffs. There will be a lot for me to talk about. So, if I don't upload, it's like a crime. Honestly, that's gonna be my big thing. Uploading what I want to upload, and just doing what I want to do, and becoming a bit more of an adult given I turn 18 next year. So that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you have a wonderful new year. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.